guys, how we doing? FMDale here and welcome to Shrewsbury and me, where we're trying to get Shrewsbury to the Champions League. And look guys, to be honest with you, we might as well be a Champions League team already because we are smashing it. Do you think that's a little bit too far? I reckon that's a little bit too far. We could be a little bit too far, but the excitement can't be held in, guys. It can't be held in. We are doing unbelievable. And today, it's the Dale Derby. You going to tell them what the Dale Derby is? You guys should know what the Dale Derby is. It's super important. It's known worldwide. Seriously though, Dale, just tell them what the Dale Derby is. Sheffield Wednesday. Sheffield Wednesday, Shrewsbury. Because I support Sheffield Wednesday and I'm doing Shrewsbury because I'm from Guys, no, come on. Let's get you knew what was happening. You knew it's the Dale Derby. You know it's Sheffield. But how have we been doing? Guys, I don't want to ruin it by you all looking at the screen. You're obviously looking at the screen, so that's not going to... More importantly, down there on the screen. Because down there on the screen, it looks outrageous. Okay, and I accept that. So, how we do... Let's go straight... Oh, let's go... Oh, it's just too confusing. Let's go and see how it's been going. We were in Yorkshire last time that you guys were here for the Barnsley and the Rotherham games. Barnsley 2-0 win, 3-0 win when we came away from Rotherham. And you know what, guys? I thought we were on an absolute stormer. We're on a roll. We're doing incredibly well. And what's it going to be after that? A 4-1 defeat. And all my days did my knees start quivering. I was thinking, what is this? If we start losing now, I'm going to look really bad having just smashed two teams who were doing well in the league. We played Wigan who weren't doing great and then they banged us. Wow. Wow. They what? They beat us. Weirdo. Yeah, 4-1 goals for them. 3 from Josh McGuinness, which should show you that our defence just did not play well. And when I say our defence, if we look down here, you'll see Marco Morosi at 5.8. Not good enough, is it? It's not good enough. No time of the year is that good enough. Poor performances, basically from everyone. 5.9. Udo as well. You know that's not good enough for what we're looking for. And after that, it was a home to Wickham. I thought we were going to bounce back, and we didn't. We didn't. And the worst part about not bouncing back in this game is that Pennington got sent off and banned for 3 league games. Now, he's not back today for the first one, but he will be back for the second game. So look forward to that. He's done well in the games that he has come back in for the FA Cup and the Papa John's. He did decent, but anyway, out of that game, we moved into the game against Portsmouth. 2-0 win. Tom Bayliss and Mika Hamilton. Now, Mika Hamilton has been in a situation where Pep's been coming and saying he's not playing in the right position. And all I'm doing is saying, look, he's playing. It's one of those that we've got about a month and a half until it's the next transfer window. Are we going to keep him? Well, we can only do our best. Bayliss down here, you'll see 8.2, decent. Adam Reach has been another great signing this season. I mean, I know he came in halfway through last season, but he just plays certain games, does a little bit in those games, and a 7-1 for a certain Gaz Hughes. There you go, mate. There you go. Coming off the bench, having a good one. After that, it was the 0-0 against Salford. Look, we'll take it. We'll take it 100%. Salford or Salford? If there's anybody from Salford or Salford, let me know how you actually say it, because I am absolutely useless with that. That was the last league game we played. We went into the FA Cup against Carlisle. We won 2-0. We went out with a very strong team. Practically our first team, let's be perfectly honest there. Decent performances, especially Matthew Pennington. Both goals assisted by Matthew Pennington. So we're through in the FA Cup. We are going to be playing... In fact, I'll show you that very, very shortly as I go into the next game of the Papa John's. We're out of the Papa John's. What is the point in the world if we're not playing in the Papa John's? That's how we all feel. That's how we all feel. I'd eat one now, though. Would you? No? Yeah? Good. Anyway, 3-1 win. Adam Lewis, Adam Reach, and Ben Werman. As you can tell from that, it wasn't the number 1 team playing because it is the Papa John's. We're not fussed about it. The team, the bosses, the way-ups, they wanted us to go out there and get into the later stage of the competition. Well, we've definitely not done that. We've prioritised the league for sure. Talking about prioritising. 7-8 Pennington, 7-4. That's decent. 7-8 Lewis, 8-1. Adam Reach, but a cheeky 7-4 in there. Look, hey, I'm not even... Should he be playing in the league? Should he be playing in the league? That's one for you. We'll come out of that. Today, Sheffield Wednesday, who are sitting in 3rd place. It's away from home. It's at Hillsborough. It's going to be very, very difficult. And after that, we have Lincoln, who are sitting 19th in the moment. You saw it already, but we'll see it again. We are top of the league. On my days. On my days. Top of the league, boys. Just Can the season end now? Because we are not going to probably be anywhere near here at the end of the season. I just want to lower that expectation for you. 1 loss all year. Bolton have lost 3. Wednesday only lost 1. I think we're going to be looking for a draw in this game at best. If I'm honest with you, away at Hillsborough, they are a game behind us though, so that could knock us down into second quite quickly. But we'll take it, guys. We'll take what's happening to us this season. We're looking decent. Trying to really, let's mentally place ourselves back where we should be in the playoffs. And if we can kind of make our way into the playoffs this season, work our way to making up from what we had last year, I'll be happy. And when you look at it right now, we're sitting, what is it, 8 points within the playoffs. So that's, that's where we've got to look at. That's where we've got to be positive. But today, we've got to play this guy, Josh Windass. He's in there, top 3 players in player of the matches. But average rating, we have all 3 of them. Assists, Tabachong. Come on, boys. Josh Windass is the one to watch for them, though. 10 goals this season. We've got no one even close to that. It's a lie. Leahy's got 8, and so has Bayliss. But still, it's going to be a tough one. It's going to be a good one. But who have we got in the other FA Cup game? I heard you say it. We've just come from it. Let's go and see who we actually got in the end. Second round. It's going to be Rochdale or Cheltenham. So, look. I hope we get through that one as well. And then, bang! Get ourselves a good round 3 opponent. But before any of that, it's Sheffield Wednesday. I was there. Anybody who's here from the Sheffield Wednesday fans? I was there against Southampton. What did you think? Let me know down in the comments what you thought about the game against Southampton. I wasn't at the Shrewsbury game this weekend, but I will be at the Shrewsbury game against Leeds. So anyone actually is here who is a Shrewsbury fan, you're going to that game, please do say hello while we're there. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Just realised as we see the teams that if you are watching this and you went to the Leeds game, this is going to come out after the Leeds game, and this is the day before the Leeds game. But I don't ruin the illusion. Don't ruin that. Let's rope it back in. We're at Hillsborough today, Saturday the 18th of November 2023. They are still managed by Darren Moore, still in League One as well. It's Dawson, Ihikwe, Will Forrester, Kieran. What else on? That isn't the best back line. That's not the best back line I've ever seen. Kieran Brennan, Iorfa, Shipston, Elder, Deli Bashiru, Bannon. And there's the problem. Smith and Windass, they should do well on the bench. They've got Ellis Sims on the bench. Come on. How can they have a player like him on the bench? Charles Maltby, Wilkes, Backinson, Glover, and Lubala. Now, you all know, if you've been watching this save, we play 4 at the back. 2, 3, 1. Bam, done. Not today. Not today. This team are going to be too good. So we're going to change the formation and trying to see if this works for us. We're having a back 3. We're having 2 wing backs, 2 defensive mids, and attacking mid and 2 up front. So Erosi in goal, Dunkley, Lyons Foster, Tilt. All right, remember those 3 because they are the back 3. We've got Bernard on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, in the wing back situation, we have Reach. Defensive midfielders, Adena and Lee. And then the 3 to go and have fun up front. Bayliss, Udo and Chong. Hopefully we'll be playing some nice on balls. Getting Sheffield Wednesday on the counter. We've taken a bit of a risk by changing formation here. And I do understand that. But I think sometimes you've got to do it. You've got to trick the opposition into thinking you're going to do something different to them. They've had 9 changes, as you can see there, to their starting lineup. They've brought in their number 1 team. So we've got to do it too. On the bench, Cullen is there. He's coming back from his injury. Big moment for us. Also, you'll see no Walsh. We were going to fall foul of foul. No, wait. What? Well done. Tell him it now. Start again. Start again. We were going to fall foul of fair play. That's what we were going to do. So we had to get rid of a couple of players. We got rid of Walsh, basically. It was only a little bit over. So his bit of money, put it outside, got rid of him. And we are falling within financial fair play at the moment, but it's very tight, so we're going to probably have to let some players go. It looks in January if we want to bring anybody else in. So if you look at this team and you think there's somebody you want to get rid of, do let me know. Now let's get to the game. Hillsborough here for us. As we see, this is how they're going out. We're not actually too dissimilar to this with their back 3, and they've got 3-2 and then the 2 up front, whereas you'll see ours, there's that little block. It's like a low block that we have at the back, and then we want those 3 to go forward. We're kind of matching them very closely. And in the league, Sheffield Wednesday, you'll see they're in 3rd position. Going to be tough for us. It's going to be tough, but we've got to take it on as we both walk out today. Come on, boys! Kick off. 2 defensive formations are very much showing themselves to be defensive formations right now. Sheffield Wednesday not had a shot. We've had 1. As I say that, they've just had 1, but it doesn't really count. Both teams not breaking forward. Adam Reach against his old club there. Kicking off the first highlight as it goes inside. Lyons Foster going wide. Out to Bernard. Going long. And it's not going to be Not going to be taken by Chung there as Brennan is able to take it back to Dawson. Dawson across to Hickory, who I thought played well against Southampton the other day. When I was there, if you're a Wednesday fan, you'll know. And we've got the ball back. We've been doing well at that. Chung over the top. He's going to get there first. Can he just dig it round? Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Chunky boy. Unbelievable miss. I don't, what even... We're going to have words. We're going to have words at training with Chung, because that is not okay. Not what I'm looking for from Chungy boy. Half time, 0-0. Do you know what? It's hard, isn't it? Because if I'm honest with you, I might change formations to the attacking one. I don't think they're that good. Fine. Dangerous last words? Probably. We'll give it 60 minutes. 60 minutes and the changes happen. We've gone to the 4 at the back, the 2, the 3, the 1. We've brought on Cullen instead of Udo. And Leahy is going to make that change worth it. Maybe not the first time, but Bayliss has the ball. Turns it back to Leahy. Leahy back into Bayliss. Penalty has got to be. No hesitation from the referee, which means Leahy gets to step up again for like the millionth time this season. We've been penalty kings. He's going to prove it again. What a goal! Boom! In the top left-hand corner. 9th goal of the season, Lou Leahy. We are... top of the league. Could you hear them? They are. They're screaming it as it goes in. Top left. Leahy, never in doubt. Tactical genius, one would say, the manager there. A tactical genius. We're back. Couldn't drink my tea. It's decaf, if anybody's wondering. If anybody likes a decaf tea. As we make our way out the back. Bernard playing on the right. Goes long over the top. Cullen's no. Oh, Forrest has made a mistake. 2-0. Liam Cullen. Oh, what a mistake from Will Forrester there at the back. And Liam Cullen just pops in. Straight back from injury. And straight back on the score sheet. The defender here. Oh, my days. What a mistake. And it's 2-0 to Shrewsbury Town. Oh, days. Double sub made. Chung off. Lewis on and Hamilton's on for Reach as well. But I was hoping not to see another highlight today. We're going to see one. Hopefully it'll be ours because we're on the ball right now as Bernard goes long again. And Lewis is through. If he plays it inside to Cullen, it's 3. It is. Oh, that's the belief you have in Liam Cullen when he has that opportunity. Adam Lewis onto the pitch, plays it inside. And oh my days, boys, this is Sheffield Wednesday, the best team the world has ever seen. And we are 3-0 up against them. Is this our season? Is this our season? Last season we didn't quite make it. This season we are looking good. Mishu on for Bayliss. But do you know what, boys? This is just outrage. I did not expect it. I don't know if it was the change of formation. If it was, that's all on me. Put it down there in the comments. Say well done, Dale. Because that is it. Full time is done. 3-0. Sheffield Wednesday. Wait. What was that? You're wrong. 3-0 Shrewsbury. Oh my days. I got so excited. The true passion came out. But I don't want you to have that excitement because it's Shrewsbury. We didn't let them have one shot on target. 16 shots. 6 on target, a 2.3. Liam Cullen off the bench at 86. Lewis, unbelievable. Leahy, the season he's having so far is outrageous. Boys, automatics? Do we dream? Do we dream? Still top of the league right now. Bolton did their job. They've got to win in their game as well. But, guys, come on here. Come on, that's giving us a little bit of a gap from Sheffield Wednesday. The 8 points is still what we need from outside the playoffs. But come on, let's get this game against Lincoln underway and let's see what we can do. Can we double it up today? A double winner. Love to see it. Love to see it. I'm inspiring. I'm an inspiring man. There we go. I'll take that every day of the week. Let's get to Lincoln. Scouts are back with info on Morgan, by the way. Chris Morgan. He's a national Panorama player at the moment, could be a championship player. So Chris, we'll still try, mate. You've got no interest in signing for us. You come on loan, but we don't need you for that, mate. Don't need you for that yet, Chris. Sorry, we'll see what happens, Chris. I will always keep you updated on yourselves as well. Oh gosh, just as everything was looking absolutely rosy for us, Danny Udo's out for 2 to 3 months. Now, Liam Cullen's come back in. Liam Cullen is safe and sound and healthy, but we've got to be. Because at the moment, we don't have Udo. We've got Caton, who's on the bench for most of the games, while Cullen wasn't playing. But, yeah, we don't have the money to go out and sign a striker, but we will have to do so if He is out for 3 months. That lifting weights. Classic Udo. So we're back for the game against Lincoln. It's Shrewsbury here at home at the Montgomery Waters Meadow. And in goal we have Morosi. By the way, we've gone back to the goalkeeper, the 4-2-3-1. We've gone back to that because basically we don't have 2 strikers. So there's no reason to be playing them out there today. Wisdom at right back, Pennington and Bernard in the middle with Lyons Foster on the left. What's interesting about our team is it's the exact opposite to Manchester City. Manchester City like to have 4 centre-backs at the back. Well, we've got 4 players who like to play right back or left back at the back. In fact, they all can play right back. It's the exact opposite. And also, just on that, anybody still listening to my wonderful voice, why are Man City okay to play 4 centre-backs at the back? But when Stoke used to do it, it was a terrible, ruining the game of football. Who knows? Mishu and Leahy playing there in the defensive mid slots. Bayliss in front of him. Chong on the right hand side. Hamilton on the left. Hamilton once again talking about Manchester City. Pep Guardiola has once again messaged me to say, why is he not playing what you said he would? And to be honest with you, Pep, I don't care. Don't take him away from us though, because he's doing well. Cullen up top on the bench. Carros, Tilt, Adeniran, Hughes, Dunkley, Reach and Caton on the bench there. Lincoln managed by Warren. It's Long, Ayoma, Muntsma, Walsh, Ferguson, Sorensen, Erhan, Edwards, Mandrew, House and Camera. By player for player, I'm really hoping we do well today. Let's go! Kick off in this big game against Lincoln. They sit in 19th place in the league. Also, we have the other games going on over to the side there as the first highlight comes on. It's Long doing exactly what he says, going long, and we go long back. Hamilton on that right, takes it off and Yoma, who's made a terrible mistake there. Leahy into Mishu, who's playing today in that defensive slot. Again, another player not playing the position I said they would. It's on me. What is that? What was that highlight? Oh my days. Back, and we're trying to take it off, and we do. Cullen, I think you can see it there. He's had a bit of a knock. It's a tight calf, but Chong on his way puts it wide. We could do with a goal or two early doors here because he has got a tight calf, and as you know, we can't have a striker injury. We just can't, because Caden's got to do too much then. Chong maybe having to step into the striker role, which isn't something we really want him to do. If we can keep away from that, it would be great. As Bernard comes forward with it, playing outside to Lyons Foster, and Lyons Foster will give it to Hamilton, who makes his way back. Nice tidy football from Shrewsbury. As he goes inside to Mishu, as he looks forwards, he doesn't. He looks to the side to Lee. Lovely football. But as I say, yeah, we've got this situation where an injury to the man up front is not going to help us. He will have to come off it. I'm just hoping we can get 1-0 up before that happens. In fact, this would be a nice time for it. Chong, turns back, gives it to Wisdom. Not really the best striker at the ball. Deflection off Hamilton, not good enough. Back in. Oh, it's not, no. And that's awful commentary. Half time, and you know what? I'm going to make a decision here. I think it's not that. I don't know if it's the right one to make, but I'm going to bring Caton on. Caton. I'm going to bring him on. I'm going to bring Cullen off based on the fact that we can't risk it. We can't risk it, guys. Kick off for the second half. As I say, Charlie Caton is on. Liam Cullen is off. And we're putting a lot of hope in this boy. A lot of hope. Remember when we sold Tom Bloxham? Well, now is a moment that we could really do with him back. As Chong comes through. Good save. We could really do with Tom Bloxham back. He would be playing for sure right now. Without a doubt, as Leahy goes over to the corner, crosses it in, and nothing comes of it. Good save from Long. Back again, Bernard. I tell you what, he's been an absolutely wonderful signing. We go over the top to Chong. Everything goes through him. You'll notice everything goes through him. Ball coming. Bayliss off the bar. And now into the hands of the goalkeeper. Corner again. Leahy. We're all over him at this point in the game. A good clearance though from that corner. Mishu got the space, got the time. Is he in the box? You know it. What is going on with pens and us this year? That is not a penalty, by the way. Very rash. Ball went flying away the other way. Leahy, can he get his 10th goal of the season? He does! He does! And you know what? That's his 10th of the season. And I don't know how many have been penalties. We've had an outrageous amount of penalties. The amount of money that I'm giving away to these referees to give us these dodgy calls. Keeper nearly got there. And I've got to say, Long's had a decent game as well. Looking around the ground, Sheffield Wednesday are 2-0 up. Iorfa and Smith in that game. There's Peterborough winning in there. There's Morecambe 1-0 up. 1-0 for MK Dons. Millwall 1 up as well. Draws at Rotherham and Exeter. Burton 1-0 up, 1-1 at Bolton. That's more important for us. And Ladapo has put Derby ahead of Barnsley. We're back. Leahy, back post, heads it back across. Caton scores his second goal of the season, but really it's his first professional goal because it's the first one in the league. What is that dance? What is that dance? Don't even wow. What he's got, that's his first ever goal. He's going to see that year on year on year. I don't even think he means it. It's booted off him from the defender, but we'll take it. It says forceful header. It didn't look like it to me. 2-0 win against Lincoln we'll take, and we're back again. Back again, not stopping here. We could do with subs, to be honest, as Hamilton takes it, turns inside, good few touches into the box. Use that right foot, it's over. With just minutes to go, we're making those changes. Hughes, Till, Reach and Adena in on just to complete the pile. But really also to use time as Bishop has a free kick for them at the end of the game. It's way over the bar. No worries, no problems. We'll just play this one out. We'll take the win and we'll move on, boys. We'll move on. And there it is, boys. We've done it. 2-0. Take that every day of the week. Decent performances all round. We're carrying on. I don't know where these XG, how we're creating all these chances. Decent players. Let's keep going. Brought in the classic don't get complacent now because we shouldn't get complacent. We're top of the league. But we're doing all right. We're 10 points now. We've gained a 10-point advantage on the playoffs there. Lincoln dropping themselves down into the relegation zone. When are we coming back? I can tell you it'll be in January. Do you know what? I'm gonna freewheel this. Gonna freewheel. We have a lot of games coming up in December. Of course we do. But then we got January. We're going to do 2 quick and concession. Is that maybe what we'll do? We'll either come back for Rotherham Barnsley, but actually, no, guys. What do we need now? What do we need right now going forwards? Because we're going to be coming back for the transfer window in Mansfield. That's what we're doing. We're doing it. I'm telling you now, we've got a long way to go, but let's get to Championship. Let's get to the Championship. Let's do it. Remember, like, subscribe, do all the beautiful stuff. It means so much to me that you guys are still here. I'll speak to you incredibly soon. See you next week. Toodle Pipple.